Daniel, your immediate thoughts? You're promoted to the Premier League.
Yes, it's a great feeling, and it feels a bit surreal, to be honest. It's an outstanding achievement, and we know that we have achieved something extraordinary, and we know that we as a club are perhaps right now after a big transition within the club, 2, 3 or 4 years ahead of schedule, but we take it. So in football you always want to create something special and something extraordinary, and we know that we have achieved this tonight, and it's a great feeling.
And a nice feeling to achieve it on home soil as well. I mean, the previous, quite a lot of the previous promotions have been away from home.
Yes, it's a bit, to be honest, a bit too romantic and for finish in this style and also in this circumstances. But my feeling is also well deserved that we have this unbelievable romantic finish to be allowed. To have this final win in front of our amazing home fans, also with all the staff members, also all the players, so not only away with the travelling squad, more like each and every player was here, and even the players who were not in the game day squad were able to celebrate. And this is a sign of our togetherness, and also well deserved, because this spirit carried us through this season. And for me it's really like a finish in style, and a bit naive and romantic finish, but exactly the finish that fits to our season.
And you said achieved a few years ahead of schedule. Does that surprise you at all?
Of course, you stick to your believings, and when you work in a special way, of course you want to. You are convinced of what you're doing. Otherwise, you would do it in a different way. But yeah, we are also realistic. We know with our financial pressure in the recent seasons, and to bring so many young lads in, and to be unbelievably creative on the transfer market, it's not a guarantee that you can create immediately success. And especially when you work for such a big club with such a big history and so big expectations, when you want to change the style of playing, the work ethic, all the things, it actually takes time. And we're not naive. We knew this, and we expected it would take several years till we have then the opportunity to fight for the Premier League then again. But to be there immediately this early stage, to be there with automatic promotion to the Premier League is something extraordinary, and we can't take this for granted.
And you were never worried the fact that you won the 8 games in a row, and then you went to the 4 games which were drawn. You were never worried. So when you got the 2 goals today, you must have thought to yourself, we haven't quite done it yet.
Yes, but I stayed pretty awake, because in football everything can happen, and this happened again during this game, because with their only shot on target they were able to score, and we missed an unbelievable amount of chances. Had again key decisions against us. I think there was a clear day sent off against after the fall of Timo Pukki. We should get a penalty with the handball, but yeah, it is like this. So as I mentioned before, so this dressing room seems to be unstoppable, because with all the setbacks and all the odds and all the rules against us, we kept going. And this game today actually should be a 7 or 8-1 win or something like this in the end. But it was a close game till the end. But we stick together, and we kept there with our believings, and this group of players outstanding. I think this game was also a perfect fit as a really determining game for this season.
And one target left now, the title.
Yes, that's right, but in the next 3 or 4 days I'm not interested in the title. I'm just happy, and will celebrate, and I won't work pretty disciplined in the next days, that's for sure. So if you ask me in the middle of next week again, then okay, we'll start to think a bit about this topic. But to be honest, the title is unbelievably important in the Premier League. The most important thing in the Championship is to promote, and we have already the cake, and perhaps the gloss on the cake would be the title. My feeling is also it would be absolutely deserved, but it wouldn't take anything away if it's not possible. But we will try to do this, yes, definitely.
And if you are going to switch off for the next couple of days, what are you going to do the next couple of days?
Just celebrate with the lads, spend some time together, but not on the training pitch, not on creating a tactical plan, more or less enjoying life and enjoying what you have achieved. So I'm looking forward to go back to them in the dressing room and have perhaps a sparkling water or something like this, and to celebrate the evening.